We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here are your 2031 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the visitors' sideline, a look there at the head coach of the Seahawks. His team making the long flight always difficult. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from the Steel City. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Seattle.
For a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down.
Again, it's Penix. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
To throw again, it's Penix. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On third and goal, it's Penix. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
He certainly didn't have his best outing a week ago, and he was very honest with us when we brought it up. He said, listen, I can't turn the ball over at this rate and expect to come out of there with a win. So they got away with one last week. He doesn't think that they're going to be able to sustain that, and to be honest, I don't blame him.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
In the shotgun, Smith. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down.
A first down throw for Smith. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. This one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 38.
Throwing is Penix. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
21-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Penix. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
5 yards.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They will run it over center with Hall. Whoa! Breece Hall accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. 96 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And nothing has come from these first 2 drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. On 1st down, it's Penix. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up the short game.
Penix on 3rd and long. Looking middle, and there is Horton. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's the punter now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Steelers offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 30
on 2nd down, a run with Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one not quite on target. And too much, and that one falls incomplete. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll try and get there on the ground. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Seattle.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Seahawks.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. And they've got 2nd and long, 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Penix. That's taken in by Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw. It's Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, Smith. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's in. What a drop. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 12th touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
14. Seahawks stopping.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. We'll go play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Penix. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out. And they have come out of the gates hot in this one. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Here's Smith. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air, it's Smith. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. Down inside the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Steelers first down.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They run with Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tyleik Williams is there on the stop. On second down, here's Penix. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. The zone read, this is Penix. And he will have the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Penix. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing is Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it's fourth down.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll look underneath for Hall. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
A second down throw for Smith. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. Into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Seahawks nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On first and 10, here's Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one, and most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Off the play fake. Smith.
The 32-yard line.
A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. To throw, Smith. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That one, taken in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Seahawks take over
From the 35, it's first and 10.
35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Penix. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. on third down. Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Has an opening past the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. That's catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Breece Hall, touchdown Steelers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
You're going to go play action with Penix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here is Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, It's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 37 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory. Hope to come away with some points. You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
3rd down and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
To throw, here's Smith. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Smith to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it
2nd down.
at the
Smith.
21-yard line.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This one will be from 37 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. The left side, and is caught by Horton. And to be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
At the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Slant, Smith and Chigba has it. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Malik Williams is there on the stop. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Penix. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
yards on the play.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Give up the middle with Hall. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Smith. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Holding offense.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll step up and run, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. Throwing is Penix. Just a short one taken in by Helm, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
Penix on third down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Steelers offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the fourth. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Another run here with Hall. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Oh, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
Steelers first down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run. This is Hall. And the Steelers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9. That's
another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Smith to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point is good. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead.
Seahawks 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. He'll try to run for it, and he will have the Seahawks 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows 1st down. Plant. It's Penix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Penix. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Throwing again, it's Penix. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross. To throw again, it's Penix. Moving to his right.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Looking middle, and there is Horton. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks took 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Wow, he can certainly be elusive with the football and the feet. Great spin forward. Give him 6 yards on that one.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he's going to have a first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And a much better result here. Give me 7, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the option, here's Hall. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Yeah, give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early and often. They cruised to an easy victory.